Welcome back to the kitchen, and today we are going to make horchata, Spanish Mexican yummy drink. So today's video, we're going to make it in one day. We're going to drink it right away. It's not going to be one of those let it soak overnight videos because whoever wants to do that. So I just think that the way we make it, you can drink it right away. So let me show you the ingredients. First up, you need long grain white rice. And this is not the kind for making sushi, and it is not jasmine rice. It's just regular, cheap, long grain white rice. You're gonna need a large container of evaporated milk. You're gonna need a large container of sweetened condensed milk. You're going to need a little package of almonds, and you're gonna need some cinnamon sticks. So you're only gonna need one of those. So you can buy any cinnamon stick that you want, whatever brand you buy. You're gonna end up with a cinnamon stick. Okay.
We have optional chocolate. It's Mexican chocolate right here. Hot chocolate drink tablets.
Okay, so if you want to make a chocolate horchata, this is an option to make it with this. This is a brick of chocolate, and you're gonna add this into the blender and chop that up. If you want normal horchata, don't use this. But I did a lot of research on horchata, and there's so many recipes out there, and they're all different. Some of them use almonds, some of them don't, some of them use all kinds of other weird ingredients, which is fine. You're still gonna get horchata. Just like a lot of recipes, it's like whatever you want. There was one chef out there that used this, and it gave it a little hint of chocolate, and we're gonna add that to ours today. But, you know, as I said, you don't need to use that if you want normal horchata. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna toast some of the ingredients in this pan on the stove. This is a very important step because it brings out the flavors. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put in our rice. You need 2 to 3 cups. We use 3 cups, okay? Pour that in. And then we're gonna add this bag of whole almonds. Okay. And 1 cinnamon stick. So grab one of those. You just throw that in there like that. Okay. So we're gonna lightly toast this to bring the flavors out. We do not want to burn that. So I'll turn the stove on. Okay, now I've been turning this on medium heat for a few minutes now. And how do you know when it's done? All right, so at first it smells like rice. And while you're moving it around here, you can see that it lightly toasts the grains of rice. And when the fragrance changes from a rice scent to a slight cinnamon and almond scent, then you know that it's sweating the oils out of the almonds, and it's getting infused with the cinnamon, and it's all mixed together, and it's turning light golden brown on some of the grains of rice. So that's when you know that it's starting to work and you're about done. You can push it as far as you want. I would just push it until you start smelling the cinnamon and the almonds, and it just slightly looks like it's been toasted, and then that's good. That's lightly toasted. And then next we need to blend this. So you can use whatever blender you have. I have a Ninja. So I'm gonna pour mine into this canister, which is the large Ninja canister. All right, the transfer is complete. You can see how nicely toasted that is. That is the rice, the almonds, and yes, the cinnamon stick. So since this is the size of my blender container, yours could be like probably any size. I'm going to now fill this up with water. Of course, that'll be probably a warmer water now because of the toasted ingredients there. And then I'm going to put my blender lid on and screw that on. And then I'll take that, put that on top, and then I'm going to blend this until it is completely liquefied. All right, that's 60 seconds in the Ninja. So at this point, you could take that out and strain it, but we're gonna add our one more ingredient. This is optional to give it a little hint of chocolate. We're gonna add our chocolate tablet. Okay, so I'll take this, take my lid off. It almost looks sort of like a little bit of an oatmeal consistency.
Mm-hmm.
I'll even taste it. Tastes kind of like rice pudding.
Mm-hmm.
Here's our chocolate tablet. I'm just going to take this, break that into pieces. See, it splits into 4 equal pieces. Put my blender back on. All right, now we'll put that back on and give it another. All right, so now I'm just going to pour it into my pitcher. I'm going to fill that halfway up with water. And then the top of my pitcher has a mixer on it. So you could just use a spatula or anything you want to mix that. So I'm going to put that on and just mix that up. That way it's a little more of a liquid state. Because my blender's so small, it's just more of a oatmeal state. Okay, next step, we're going to have to strain our mixture into a bowl to get rid of all the clumps of rice that are left over, almonds, and cinnamon sticks. So I use a chip clip to help hold my strainer on, and then we'll just pour this through, and it'll get any residual chunks will stay out. The more you blend it up in the blender, or whatever tool you have for that, the less chunks there'll be. Alright, that just kind of looks like oatmeal, so we'll just discard that. And there is our base for our horchata. So now we'll return that back to the pitcher. Pour that slow, because watch this. Any residual chunks that didn't get through the strainer, they'll remain in there. So we just kind of let that settle and poured the liquidy part back in there. Now it's time to add the 2 final ingredients. We have our large container of evaporated milk and our large container of sweetened condensed milk. We'll have to get the spatula out to help get this all out. Now that those are in the mix, we're just going to fill it up with water. This is a water-based drink. Until your pitcher is just about ready. And then I'll return my top with my mixer on. And we'll give that a nice mix. Next, you're going to pour the mixture of horchata into a nice frozen mug with ice cubes. We love frozen mugs here. Makes for a nice, cool summer drink. And then if you want, you can garnish with a little sprinkle of cinnamon or nutmeg. This is cinnamon. And then dunk your straws, boys. Give her a taste.
Super good. Mm-hmm.
You taste the chocolate in there, boys?
Yeah.
Just a little hint of it? All right, here goes. Oh my gosh, that is like the most amazing horchata ever. Most recipes all taste similar because they have the same base. They have some kind of rice, water, either condensed milk or sugar, something to sweeten it up. Sometimes they have almond. We added that brick of chocolate, just gives it a little touch of chocolate. That's really good. I've had it both ways. It's a fun option. This is so good. Thanks for watching our homemade horchata recipe. This is a combination of all of the different recipes I've watched on YouTube, all the recipes that I've looked up on the internet. As usual, we combine ideas and we put all of them together and we come up with our recipe, whatever we think is the best. So have fun and enjoy.